Hello guys and welcome to Guess the Output series in Python programming by Amul's Academy. So here I will give you a program. You need to guess the output of that program. So here is the program. You need to pause this video and try to guess the output of this program. Alright, so I hope now you have your answer. So we'll execute this program and we'll check whether you got the same answer or not. So this is the answer of this program. If you got the same answer, then you know how this program works. If not, I will explain you the program. So this is the function definition, and this function definition will execute only when it is called. So the execution of the program will begin from here, from the for loop. For I in range 4, so that is nothing but range will be from 0 to 4. So we'll get 0, 1, 2 and 3 as range. Initially I value will be 0. And next it will execute the for loop body, that is list2 equal to function of I. Here I value is 0 and function is a function call, and whatever the result we'll get from this function will be stored in list2. When there is a function call, it will execute that function. So control goes to the function definition. So here this is the function definition, and here function name is function and it takes two parameters n and list1, but here we passed only one argument, that is 0. But this function works properly because here we can see this parameter list1 default value is assigned to this parameter, that is empty list. Okay, so list1 is a parameter and a default value is assigned. If we didn't pass the argument for that parameter, then it will take this default value. So here we didn't pass that, so it will take the default value and I value becomes n value, so that is nothing but n value becomes 0. Next it will execute the function body list1.append list1.append n. So first this statement will execute list1.append n. So n value is 0, so it will append 0 to list1. List1 is nothing but a empty list. List1 is an empty list. When we append n value, that is 0 value to list1, it will become like this. Now list1 contains value 0. Next it will execute this statement list1.append. It will append the result which we'll get from this statement. And this append function modifies the original list. It won't return anything. So it will return none. And this statement returns nothing, that is nothing but none. So this will be appended to list1. So we'll get list1 as 0 followed by none. So after executing this statement, it will execute this statement return list1. So this function will return list1, that is nothing but 0 and none, that will be stored in variable list2. Now list1 and list2 are same. Now again control goes to the for loop and I value becomes 1. So it will execute this statement list2 equal to function of I, that is nothing but function of 1. This is the function call, so the control goes to the function definition and n value becomes 1. So then it will execute this statement list1.append n. So first this statement will be executed list1.append of n. So it will append 1 to the list1. So now we have list1 as 0 and none. So 1 will be appended to this. So now again list1.append, this statement will be executed and we'll get none from this statement. So it will append none. So we'll get none. So next it will return list1. So we'll get list2 as 0, none, 1, none. Again control goes to the for loop and I value becomes 2 and it will execute this function call, and again this function definition will work for n equal to 2. It will append 2 to list1. Next it will append none to list1. Next control comes here and I value becomes 3 and it will execute function, this function call, and n value becomes 3. It will append 3 and none. So we'll get 3 and none and it will return the list. And control again goes to this for loop. Here range is over. It will come out of that loop and it will print list2. List2 is nothing but 0, none, 1, none, 2, none and 3, none. That's what we got in the output. And one more thing, when we take the default value for the parameter, here list1 is equal to empty list, at that time it will create this list only once. When we define this function, at that time it will create that list, and it won't create new list for every function call. It will create only one list, and whenever we'll call the function call, it will work with the same list. That's why we got 0 none, 1 none, 2 none, 3 none. So this is about this program. So that's it for now, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will meet you in next class. Till then, take care.